hanyuma inkomezi zacu ni nkeya cyane. Turabakunda mwese, tukuma tubasengera mwese, ariko tubandanya tubafasha umwe ku wundi kuko Imana idushobora. Kume mutusenge Imana itwagure kugira ngo tufashanye turi twese, sibyo? Uno munsi tufise umubonano n'abandi tubakira amazi kubera twebwe tubafise mu mitima yacu kubakiriza tukenewe gukurikira neza. Abandi nabo mutakubakiwe muandanye musenga Imana ikore inzira, sibyo? Ariko siko ndavuga tuzobakurikira, oya ndiko ndavuga Imana itufashije turatangura buke sibyo none? Ego hanyuma ejo turi kumwe muraturindiriye. Ejo turafise ubuyi babana n'abakuze tusangira Noel nziza. Sawa ibindi nukuri tubandanye tusenga Imana. Dari kuronka imuzu za bose basi dari kuwazanira, ariko daronke by'abantu nikunyakira uko nyene, sibyo? Tugusenga cyane kubera Imana ibikora. Twenga basi hajya watufotora.
Hello guys, it's another morning. We are visiting another part of the country where Jane helps. It's just here in Muyinga, a place called Uganirwa, still in Muyinga County. It's another part of the families where Jane assists. And it's very early in the morning, actually it's so cold, but at least I can see some sun shining. Yeah, so guys, the look on my face can tell it all. These people really need assistance, especially children. You can see around, they need clothes. This area is so cold, very cold. Yeah, and seeing the children with no clothes actually, it makes someone feel like, yeah, you need to do something. So as a country, we are calling upon people who are well-wishers, or if this story has touched you, let us join hands, we help. Because even if we brought them things to help them or assist them in one way or another, it's not all people we can reach, but we have found there are many families that really need our assistance. So here we are coming to show you some of the houses Jane and the team tried to build for them as BComp fraternity. Yeah, so they tried to build for them some houses, though they are still in progress. Not all people have been able to be reached, so we are going to show you the type of houses where they were living, and now the type of houses at least Jane and the team managed to build for them. So guys, if you are attached to this story, kindly do what is supposed to be done. Yeah, so let's go. So guys, this is the first house they built back in 2019, and I can see even here it has been placed like just to show you that BComp is the one that empowered these people here by building them house. And I can see the recipients, it's dad, Shimirimana, mom is Aline, and children, they are Nzeimana, Rosette, Edressa, and Enoch. Maybe by now they have added, of which we don't know. Initially they were living in such kind of condition, such kind of house. Yeah. And now at least they were able to build for them this good house. Yeah. I can say it is good because you can see where they used to live, houses for grass. Yeah, so all these are houses. Yeah, so you can see just down there, all those houses They are from Becomp Empowerment.
And they all have labels.
Okay, so they have managed to build 37 homes here. At least they have shelter such that when rain comes, they are not rained on. But now this we have found a kid here who is sick, but we are going to cover that up in a few. Yeah, so this is the first house. The other one we just saw is the second house. This is the first one, and you can just come here.
This is everyone.
So also this is empowerment from Becom, you can see, and this was the initial house, and the handover. Yeah, so the recipient here is Gerard, the mom is Ornella. They have 3 children, that is Bella Jean, Obed, and Joshua. Yeah, so people, we need to really join hands. This was the first house. The previous one we have just seen was the second.
The firstborn has fallen.
So the second child of the first house, I think it's malnutrition. I don't understand, but you can see. Yo. So guys, you can see this condition. The kid of the first house, the knee is very swollen. It is just sickness that just came all of a sudden.
I'm saying that's why we are trying to help them in farming, because after we build the houses for them, they need to come out of poverty.
Yeah.
And you know, the gap between poverty and you being stable is a huge one. So if we are able to empower these families in farming, or rather maybe even with skills like sewing or welding, the father welding and the mom can do sewing or tailoring, and they also do farming, we can help them to come to another level. You see, this estate has over 200 homes. We can even start an international school here because the government is able to give us a piece of land. We start a school and we have volunteers coming over. We teach these kids so that their destiny would be different from the one that their parents had. Yeah, so we just...
So Jane, we are asking, and is there no any hospital facility near?
The hospitals are there, but in Muyinga town where you saw, and there are no buses here. So they either have to take a bicycle or a motorbike, which is also expensive for them to reach there. So and they also need access to health, you know, like health insurance. Okay, they have the simple health insurances that cater for malaria, typhoid and all that, but for him, he has, you see, this is a special case. It can be maybe because of malnutrition, or maybe it's an incurable disease, we don't know. So he needs to go to a higher level of medical care. So the parent can only keep him here, and us, we can only pray for him, but we need help, like to take him to the hospital and see what can happen.
So guys, you can see we are on the ground, the kind of cases Jane deals with. You need financial assistance or any medical assistance for this kid. Actually, I think he needs to seek higher medical attention, and I think even the other leg is still the condition is building up. We can join hands and great things can happen. So we have had the story of Obed. He's the second born in this family. Actually, their house was built by Becomp. It's just empowerment. Guys, as you can see, he has a condition of which we don't understand and we don't know about it. So the mom was explaining that she took the child to hospital and they asked for much money. That is for scanning, that is 300,000 BIF, Burundian Frambu. But now that is so much for her, she cannot afford it. And you see that is only the scanning part. We don't know the amount of money that it can amount when we seek medical attention for this child. So that's why we are requesting you to come, we join hands. Yeah, so guys, apart from that, you can see the kind of condition people here live with. Like the children, a child like this, baby. These eyes, a lot of kids have noticed they are suffering from this. I think it's malnutrition. Baby, Nisa? Nisa, baby? You can see the eyes, they are suffering from malnutrition. I think it's a condition from malnutrition. So guys, surely we need to assist these people. We need to come together. Actually, these are just some of the kids we are showing you that are suffering from that eye condition, of which we have not yet diagnosed, so we think it's malnutrition. You can see there are a lot and a lot of them. And also guys, this place, as you have seen, morning hours and even evening, anytime it can just change the climate. Yeah, and it's a very cold place. We really need to assist these people. They need clothing, especially these children. Yo, they are really suffering. A child like this one, it's only a vest he has, only vest, and I think they are just big shirts from, we need, yeah, from donations. We need to come together guys. If you are there, you think you can join hands, we assist the children with clothing. Kindly don't hesitate. Yeah, you just reach out and we are going to see how we are going to work together to at least empower this life. So Jane, just speak something about the challenges you go through when you are doing this, because for me it has been only 2 days.
Yeah.
And I don't, even I lack words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Raquel Blessed Online TV, for coming over. I know it's a huge sacrifice for you to come with us up to Muyinga, but we are really grateful. On behalf of Bicom family, we are grateful to you, and we are also grateful to our followers. So the first challenge that we face here is very emotional, especially when you see these beautiful children in such kind of a situation. They are kids with greatness. Those who have gone to school, we've seen they are very sharp. So when you see such a young child in that situation and you're not able to help, for me I go to tears, because I really want to help, but I don't have much strength to do all this. But I believe when we come together, we can do it, and this emotional breakdown may leave me, and also that it may leave, these kids can access a higher level. So this is a holistic need that is needed, first of all emotionally, to encourage these people, to tell them that they can do it and that they are also made in God's image and they can achieve great things. Secondly is to change the mindset, to see the things that they can do in their life. Like their parents, we need to empower them with some work that they can do, with some trainings, technical trainings. That would be amazing. If we would get these kids, you know, even dressing up a kid, it's not expensive. Schools, they are not paid at primary level. You just need to buy books and uniform for them, and they are set to go to school. So if we would take up their health care, we take up their education care, that would be amazing. And maybe you might see in 10 years to come, this estate changing. How do we care for their health? Maybe checking at their medical conditions and also building houses. You see, like that woman is keeping on repeating, she has built a house for me, she has built a house for me. It's because you cannot compare somebody living in a good house in a grass hut. You've seen the weather is really bad.
Yeah.
So if we would come together and build homes for them, that would be good. And we don't need to build like extravagant houses, just simple houses where they can stay for now as we wait for what the Lord will do in their future.
I just want you to call on people outside there, even if it's the government, anyone who is watching us?
Thank you. So I would like to call all of us, wherever you're watching us from. I know we are empowered to empower, and a person or a family can touch and transform a person or a family. So I'm calling forth for support, especially financial support. With you here on the ground, we shall be accountable and faithful. I call forth upon the leadership of the country, of East Africa, and all over the world. We can come over and do it. Business people, there are those people who have schools, maybe even overseas in other countries. Would you like to extend your help to build another school in Burundi? You are most welcome. These lives can be impacted in different ways. There are people who are skilled in irrigations and methods of farming. They can come over, send us the drip irrigation, send us all this technology, and we put it on the ground with these people. By the way, Raquel, I would like you to know that this farm belongs to them. The whole of this land belongs to them. This Batwa community here, it was donated by the Catholic Church. But because they are not able, they are not strong to farm, they don't have seeds, they don't have the fertilizer, they rent their pieces of land to other people, and they rent it at 2,000 or 5,000 per harvest. Can you imagine? This maize does not belong to them. If you can check the maize over there, it belongs to other people who have hired their small portions of land.
With small money.
With very small money. I would say less than $2.
Not even less. That's not $2. That's actually 1 point something.
For half an year. For half an year, you give up your piece of land just to eat one night. Some women here, if you ask them how they got their baby, some of them are not married. They stayed 3 days without food, and one man came and told them, I can sleep with you one night and I give you a meal for one day. They gave themselves away. They got the meal for one day, but they ended up with another child. We need also to train them on about health, on family planning. I call upon the government to come and help us, to talk to these people and understand why family planning is important. Because for them, they're just there. So every time is giving birth. Some of them have bad teachings that family planning is a sin. So we just need to come forward, whatever you are able to do, and we did it together. If you can sacrifice yourself, come over and become a volunteer through BCom. We can welcome you. Come and bring your skills. If whatever you have, please, you are welcome. But we can start with the variable needs, like clothing and food and uniform. Then we can go to the long-term investment as we develop together. Thank you.
Not only the people here, in total, like how many families do they need assistance?
Okay, currently we have 328 families, and the population of the homes are over 2,000, because each family has at least 5 kids. Yeah.
So how do you group them? Like you have said that the population is over 2,000, but you are assisting over 300 families. So how is the grouping?
Okay, so in those 328 families, we group them in small help groups, like 15 or 20. The biggest one has 35, but it's because they are very strong together. So we group them in small groups, and then we build homes for them. Like we've already done homes for 37 families, and we are hoping to do more by the grace of God. And then we try to take them to the farms. We hire a small piece of land, we bring them together, bring the seeds, bring fertilizers, and we teach them how to farm in a professional way. So if you check our farms, you see they don't look like other farms. They are different because they are done professionally. So we group them in small groups, and the 328 families, they are the one family. And in those families, when you add the husband or the wife, or when you add the kids, the total population of the 328 is over 2,000. So in Muyinga, I have 163 families, and Mwaro we have 165 families.
Okay, so Jane, we have seen there are some places that you were yesterday. It is called Rutoke. Rutoke, at least you have managed to hire lands for cultivation.
Yes.
But here we have heard that the land is for belonging to them, but they rent it with a small price. So how comes that there you have rented, but here not yet? Why do they hire their land, yet there's cultivation going on in the other part?
Okay, in this place we have over 300 families here. And the families that we are touching right now, they are 53.
Okay.
But the ones that we have built homes for are 37. Okay, so those 37 families plus the other 16, so that they become 53, they all have small portions, because they have been divided, every family a small portion. We have also hired a land for them. You will see one of it is down there.
Okay.
So we take a bigger place and hire for them, or maybe 3 families come together, they hire it to us, and we give it to our group people. Others we hire another area, another one we have hired another area, because we have 3 groups here.
Okay.
Yeah, so we are still doing it, but if somebody would like to help us, there are big pieces of land here in Muyinga. We would buy hectares of land, and then we apportion our groups in the same place. That would be much more helpful. Yeah,
so guys, you just heard, it's just like I think of skills. They don't have skills, that's why you find someone renting out a piece of land for some small money. But Jane is here at least to educate them the importance of farming, and they don't need to rent it out, because at the end of the day, when the harvest is due, they are the ones who benefit more. So guys, we need also education in matters of skills to do in farming. So Jane, your last words towards our viewers.
Thank you so much, our viewers, for following us and desiring to know more about us on the ground. We appreciate you, and we welcome you to partner with us. God bless you so much.
So guys, it has been a one-on-one. I lack words even to say. So until next time, guys, we are out. Bye bye.